What time is it?
Show them humans, them spiky chaos boys, and them metal targets. Why we's the bestest. Hold on to your dagger, boys. This is gonna be a true and proper.
And here we go. Look at the ships look at the fighters being destroyed, everyone. Look at them go down. Capital ships, get in here. And there's your shooty. Now we're going to bring up some different music here real quick because we need some war music. You guys know that. We need war music. Oh no, is that who I think it is? We are losing fighters and corvettes like nobody's business right now. Well, I have a feeling the West Virginia is going to be the first casualty when it comes to capital ships. Oh, yeah. West Virginia's going down. She's the first one to arrive. Maybe. The SOPTA and the West Virginia are down. The SOPTA, the Lance Patchwork 2 is down. Somebody please keep track. We have lost the SOPTA, the West Virginia, the Lance Patchwork 2, and now the Primus 2. We are losing ships really fast. The Onyx Draconis Ascendant has been destroyed. We have lost the Primus, the SOPTA, the Palomino, the Onyx Draconis. We are going to lose. If they don't get in here, we're going to lose the fleet. The Musashi is down. The Ilu is down. No. Oh my God, this is a lot worse. The Bismarck is sunk. The Dax is down. The Charleston is down. Don't worry about it, man. I think we're going to lose everybody. They're going to be dropping too fast for you to keep track. I don't think it's going to matter. I think the slain six-pack is down. The Zorb is down. The Virginia is down. I didn't save before it, Onyx. This will not be a dream sequence. I am going to have to replace these ships. Please tell me the Midway is not in this battle. Nope, the Midway is not in the battle. Dear God. Sorry, Ilu. I'm sure you died bravely, but I'm not sure anybody's dying that bravely in this battle. Because this is a slaughter. This is a slaughter. The Bombarda has been destroyed. The Thatch 2 has been destroyed. What is that, half the fleet now? It's got to be close to half the fleet at this point. The Carpenter 2 is down. Swear to God, it feels like this thing's got more weapons than normal. The Miami has been destroyed. I repeat, the Miami is gone. The I'm a Genius 2 is destroyed. We've lost the I'm a Genius as well. And here comes the slaughter. The Commander Delane is down. And we have a vast armada of Xenon drones inbound from the wharf. A vast armada. Let's see a butcher's bill so far. Let's check the butcher's bill. The PC guy. We have 3 destroyers left. I'm pulling out. I'm pulling the fleet out. We've lost this battle. We have lost this battle. Dude, there's 3 destroyers left out of 24. We have lost this battle. Hey, Graham, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're going to live to fight another day. We're going to pull out and rebuild the fleet. It won't take me that long. I've got my station. Matter of fact, we're going to get her started right now. This may bankrupt my company to rebuild this fleet, but it doesn't matter. Well, Graham, this one isn't a 4X. Amazingly enough, this is a simulator. I can pilot any of these ships. I can pilot any one of these ships I want. Right now, I'm sitting on the bridge of a carrier. All ships retreat. I don't even know if if my destroyer wing will get out of there alive. Yeah, this one. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought you said 4X, not X4. Yeah, Commander. I am sorry, Graham. I thought you said 4X instead of X4. Yeah, no, this is a monstrous battle, and it used to be a lot bigger, Graham. Used to be a lot bigger, but I've lost 21 destroyers, and we won't talk about how many fighters, and... Yeah, sorry. Thank you for understanding. I've lost probably half my fighter wings and corvette wings, and 21 destroyers against this Xenon shipyard. So now I'm pulling all of it out because shit. Oh yeah, I've got my own shipyards, Graham. I've been playing this since 1.6. I played all the way through the 2.0 beta. And I've got my own shipyards and a limited number of blueprints, because oh my god, are they expensive. As I'm sure you know. Captain, take over. And Captain, get your fleet out of here.
Hello there. Hello there.
Hello there. Hello there? No, hello there. We didn't lose half this many ships. We didn't even lose a third of it. Yeah, you got to see an ass whooping. It just wasn't the ass whooping you wanted. Amazingly enough, I found out that the Alpha Strike was still defending another station. So, yay. The Alpha Strike is still alive, and it's actually coming up here to join the fleet.
Your days are numbered.
I don't know if I'm going to get out of here with any fighters either.
Awaiting orders.
I don't think any destroyers are going to get out.
Awaiting orders.
Those are the drones from the shipyard and the wharf. This is a worst case scenario. The wharf sent its shipyards. Yeah, Graham, this is not the first set of Xenon space I've taken. I've taken other Xenon space. But this has been by far the worst. I've never had a battle I've never lost a battle in this game this badly. And that includes the so-called dream sequence where I pretended I went, oh, I'm just gonna go use a save. Oh, I swear they're all magnetized. Yeah, I'm gonna lose every one of those fighters. That's right, destroyers. I said run. Don't fight. Run. Hey, Jam, your destroyer survived. Of the people watching, only one of your destroyers survived. I'm sorry. Oh, I know, Graham. If you're playing on 2.0, which I'm guessing you are, as that's the release now. Yeah, I know. The gates are scary right now. All the Xenon space is scary. During the beta, they actually had it worse. I am sorry, everyone who lost their ship. All I can say is that you will be avenged tonight. Even if I have to sit in, yeah, the Xenon have definitely been eating their Wheaties.
Hello.
Dear God, have they been eating their Wheaties. They've been eating all the Wheaties. And some checks. Well, hey, look at it this way. At least we did get rid of one station. Freaking solar power plant. You recovering? Yeah, he's recovering. Oh, yeah. The problem is I've got to remember a lot of ship names now. It's a Hellhound back. I'm going to teleport to the Hellhound.
Awaiting orders.
Entering system. Matrix.
No, all the carriers survived. Because I wouldn't let them go into the battle. I sent their fighters in and wouldn't let the rest of the... wouldn't let the carriers actually go in. Okay, Jam. Take care, man. Feel better, stay better, stop by when you can. Well, I'm glad it's out. I'm glad.
5, 1.
I'm glad it's working for you, Graham. I've been kind of sticking with just some kind of, well, musical interlude type music type stuff. You know what I mean. We'll fly over here to my station and turn on high-speed mode. And pray to God some of my ships get out of there. Pray to Buddha, pray to Muhammad, pray to everybody. I'll pray to Odin at this point. Well, here's my defense platform, everybody. Don't ask me what just happened there. Better turn off my attack all enemies guns, otherwise they will attack the drones. Oh, I'm sorry, Fortress. You better get off here, man. Don't take a chance on losing your stuff. I'll talk to you later, man. I'm sorry you did not get to see the mighty battle. Well, you saw a mighty battle, but it was not a win. Take care, my friend. I feel bad. All these people leaving, they didn't get to see an amazing battle. We are not done. Don't mistake retreat for defeat.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
No, it was definitely not the ideal outcome. I've had battles. I've fought shipyards before and I've never had that. But again, what I was not expecting to happen and what actually happened was the wharf sending its drones as well. Oh, I understand, Onyx. I understand. I'm just irritated. I should have known the wharf was going to send its drones. Each station's got something like 200 combat drones, or defense drones. And no, actually, Commander, that's actually the way it's supposed to be, man.
Awaiting orders.
That's actually the way it's supposed to be. It's not a bug. Don't worry, I got it running high speed right now. Okay, Ilu. The Ilu 4 is coming, Ilu. Don't think it won't be here for the final battle. Don't think it won't be here. Take care, man. Well, as we're not in battle anymore, let's go for something a little more chill. You know what I mean? A little chill. Let's go for 2 Steps from Hell. This is a lot more
Frank's
mellow.
Red Hot.
Nope, not Frank's Red Hot. Well, I kept my carriers, and remarkably enough, a lot of fighters. A lot of fighters survived the battle, everybody. I'm kind of shocked about that, but they did.
Awaiting orders.
Order completed. Order completed.
Get spiced. I'll erase you from space. Your space debris.
Last order could not be completed.
They were trying to attack all the drones near the station. I've got to force them to come back.
Order completed.
Onyx, I will tell you that yes, we will. We will play that song.
I will erase you.
Awaiting orders.
That was such a tremendously bad battle.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Keep your goddamn fighters on your ships. Oh, well, we have another problem. In case you guys didn't see it, that's a Xenon K. We have a Xenon K to the south of us, and I don't particularly feel like engaging him. I don't particularly feel like having my fleet engage him, so I'm gonna blow his ass up.
Process this.
I'm gonna blow this guy's ass clean out of the water. Oh no, Onyx. Oh no.
Awaiting
The
orders.
Xenon have 6 more sectors, man. This is just the end of another sector. That's all this is. It's the end of another sector. The Xenon have so many more. So many more. If I take out that sector, I won't even have taken out 50% of the Xenon threat. One of their sectors is an end-to-end minefield. Tremendous, tremendous minefield. Another sector, you go into it and it destroys your shields. The sector eats your shields as you fly in there.
Awaiting orders.
Because there's an atmospheric effect. No. Hey, Mott, we lost the war. We lost the battle. We didn't lose the war, but we lost the battle. Oh, dear God in heaven, did we lose the battle.
Awaiting orders.
we go. I got his attention.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
There we go. Yeah, I know, I have no shields. No, I am rebuilding, Mott. I am rebuilding. Yeah, it's something like corrosive gas. Yeah, I think it's corrosive gas, Onyx. It's a green meteor shit. But it eats shields and it just does tremendous damage. But I'm not letting this guy come over to my ships and pull them away. I want my ships to sit there. Yep, I did forget to hit F5 for science. I did forget. Mott wasn't here to remind me. Okay, everybody, it's all Mott's fault. Shame her. Shame her. Well, the fleet is being rebuilt. It would be being rebuilt a lot faster if I was able to be in Seta, but I'm not because I'm killing a Xenon
Order
ship.
completed.
That was a lot of lost ships.
Awaiting orders.
The good news is, no, actually the bad news is they'll probably have that station completely repaired when I get back there.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, that station's going to be completely repaired when I get back there.
Awaiting orders.
I can tell you right now it's going to happen.
Awaiting orders.
Where's my fleet? There's my fleet. What you doing, fleet?
Awaiting orders.
I can make spacefly caviar. For some reason, the Xenon like carrying spacefly caviar on them. Don't ask me. Most of the capital ships are fine. Their automated repair systems fixed it. We're gonna try to teleport over to the jam here. Well, they are fancy and sophisticated. You are right. The reason why we're transferring over to the jammed is we are sending the Hellhound here to get it rearmed. And yes, I know I'm short on shit. I got it. It's gonna take a bit. Got it. There we go.
Greetings.
What's smart something? And now we're doing high speed.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Wait a minute, where the hell are you thinking about going?
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Apparently they're awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
You wanna know what your orders are? Get the hell out of this space. Go. Go. Come on, let me do it. Go there. Yeah, I think somebody's awaiting orders, definitely. You ate too much pasta. Is that a problem? Is that a problem people can have? Is eating too much pasta? I didn't know that was a problem. I love pasta. Oh no, that's not true. I've eaten too much pasta before. Holy crap, there are 955,000 fighters attacking that guy. How is he still alive?
Awaiting orders.
Okay, let's take off that. He's alive because it's on, there we go. Okay, now everybody go home. Oh, I love Olive Garden. Commander, we're just playing with you, you know that. We're not serious. It must have been tasty if you ate too much of it. We should do some pasta one of these days, Mott. Do some spaghetti. It is. I know, Commander. We've got actual Italian restaurants in the area. But there are times when I just want something basic and I go to Taco Bell or I go to Olive Garden. No, it's not often, but every once in a while I just get it in my craw. My Alfredo sauce is 1,000 times better than
Awaiting
theirs,
orders.
as Mott can tell you. Oh, well, yours is probably
Awaiting
much better
orders.
than mine. I make a good Alfredo sauce, though. Not that good, not chef-wise, but I make a pretty good
Awaiting
Alfredo.
orders.
Oh, I'm sure, Commander. I'm sure, Commander. Just like when somebody calls an APV or an armored personnel carrier, an APC or an APV, calls it a tank. I can go on a rant for that for a while too. Mott doesn't take me to go see military movies anymore. No more.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
I'm glad you like it, Mott. To be fair, everybody who's had my Alfredo sauce has loved it. It takes me anywhere from 4 to 6 hours to properly make it.
Awaiting orders.
And about the only
Awaiting
way
orders.
that it would be a
Awaiting
little more
orders.
homemade is if I made my own cheese and churned my own butter.
Awaiting orders.
You are
Awaiting
talking about
orders.
Pentagon Wars, Commander, with Chelsea Grammer and whatever the hell that other guy's name was, who was also in Princess Bride. That
Awaiting
was a
orders.
really accurate movie.
Awaiting orders.
That was a really accurate movie. That is an incredibly accurate what happened movie. Basically a true story. Some user, yeah, me too. Me too. And I had dinner, but it was waffles, and I like waffles, don't get me wrong, and they were good. But I kind of want something else. And we haven't done a store run in a while because I have no good reason. So. Yeah, I seriously think this Xenon ship is just trying to pick a fight. The one that's flying through my formation. He's just flying through, wiggling his ass at the rest of my ships. I wonder how many fighters I lost. 3 carriers, 40 fighters apiece. And I've got 70. I don't even have 2 carriers full. And I have absolutely no Corvettes left. So I lost 30 Corvettes and 48 fighters.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Oh, nice, Commander. Yeah, I don't make my own pasta. We just buy some rather expensive, fettuccine nests and throw them in. We're not that fancy. I can be, but I haven't had the reason to recently. Yes, Onyx. The destroyer can carry 10 fighters, but if we do that, it slows down every single destroyer. That's why I'm using carriers and not destroyers. I'm using carriers for my fighters and not just loading them onto the destroyers. Because when you put fighters on a destroyer and try to move it across through multiple systems, it slows it down so much. We've got a number of ships built, though. Well, Onyx, when it comes right down to it, these destroyers are anywhere from, and I haven't done a flyby test or anything, I'm just eyeballing it based on being on modern naval ships. The destroyers are somewhere between 400 and 600 meters long. A carrier in this game is upwards of a kilometer long. At least the carrier types I'm using. They're upwards of a kilometer long. So you're talking 2/3, give or take, Star Destroyer for my carriers. But we have a number of destroyers done already. I'm building 24 new destroyers. No, they're a lot more combat capable, Onyx. It's a good way to think of them, but they're a lot more combat capable. There really isn't a good comparison in modern warfare because, think of them as the Russian carrier. The Russian carrier is actually a battle cruiser that can launch planes. In real life, the Russian carrier is basically a battle cruiser that can launch planes. And, but these destroyers are even less carrier focused and more weapon focused. I actually like the Russian carrier. If it hadn't sunk when they, if it hadn't sunk with the dry dock it was in, it'd still be cool. The Russian carrier is pretty neat. Neat ship. I'm allowed to say that. I was not looking forward to ever having to fight it. If that time ever came, which of course it never did. Actually, the thing that scared me were Russian Typhoon-class submarines. Yeah, Onyx. Well, Onyx, every carrier on Earth has that has the ramp on the front, except for American carriers. And that's because American carriers built are much bigger than everyone else's carrier. Well, I think the second biggest carrier was the Russian carrier, and it massed about as much as an Iowa-class battleship. Yeah, the LHDs are smaller, but they're not carriers, they're gator freighters. They're not carriers exactly, they're not plane carriers, so they just carry Gilas and Ospreys and Harriers. And I guess they can carry F-35s. I don't know, I guess they are carriers. They're little ones, though. The Nimitz and the Ford class are massive. Most other countries, you take two of their carriers and they weigh as much as a Ford class. That's not bragging, that's just stating a fact. That's just what it is. That's one of the reasons some user... Yeah, the LHDs, the LSDs, yes, we have ships named LSD, and several others can actually carry a lot of aircraft. But they're still primarily classified as what in the Navy they call the gator freighters, because they carry a lot of Marines on board. You see a couple of those ships show up at your shore, there's going to be Mama Green and her badass machine probably coming up on the beach soon. Or they're going to be airdropping in from helos. You see a couple of those, exactly. Saipan is one. I always saw the Saipan all over the place. Yeah, they're small deck carriers, but we always called them gator freighters. Even the guys on those ships called them gator freighters. Essex, yeah, Essex. Still waiting on materials. I guarantee that station's going to be broke at the end of this deal, at the end of this purchase. What's bad? So this station's going to be broke, right? I've got to order 48 fighters from it. 48 fighters and 30 Corvettes, and I may order... I don't even know if I can. I don't think I can now that I think about it. I don't think this station would have enough materials in 10 years. Remind me, if I'm starting over, remind me, any station that I put shipyards on, I need to make it a very robust station. I'm talking 6 to 8 engine parts, 6 to 8 hull parts, stuff like that. I can try. I can see what it's up to.
Awaiting orders.
We're
Awaiting
down to.
orders.
Oh, it ain't broke yet. Okay, let's go out of shift 4 here. Out of SETA, so I can put a little bit more money in here. Let's put, I don't know, about 120 in here. How much is that going to put me down? Good bet. Good bet. But that'll get, you're right, that'll give it, no, I knew what you were meaning. Well, now I can buy more materials. Hopefully those materials will get there because we only have, well, wait a minute, no. I might as well put in the order now. You know what I mean? Might as well put in the order now, because seems like I lost all my pulsars. Pulsar Space Superiority Fighter. Honestly, I'm not sure I can order this many fighters. $18,000 antimatter converters. You know those run about 500 credits apiece? Do you know how much money I could make with that many antimatter converters? You know what I could sell those for?
Awaiting orders.
I guess you guys can do the math.
Awaiting orders.
I just realized I forgot to order the Corvettes. Well, Onyx, I'm glad you I'm glad you enjoy it, man. But yes, this is definitely interactive. I mean, I will admit, when I was playing Anthem this afternoon, it was a little harder to keep track of the chat. But this game, I can keep track of the chat. Okay, I've got to turn off chat. I've got to turn off SETA, otherwise they will never kill this fighter. I don't know why, but all of my fighters go stupid. See, look at this. Watch. It's dead.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, now recall all of your subordinates. And you know, while we're asking this station to do everything else, let's just take it one step further. Let's put in an order for Corvettes. There may also be no personnel left on my station when this is done either. No, there are people who will turn on high speed and leave it on overnight.
Awaiting orders.
The people who make oh, you're kidding me. The people who make billions in this game do it by basically building some factories. And then just going into SETA and leaving it that way for a long time.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, tell me he's gonna attack my station. Tell me he's gonna attack that station. That station will tear him apart. Hey, the good news is other people are buying ships from my station too.
You won't get me that easily.
Oh, come on. He's flying near a freak. Well, he's not flying near a carrier now that I look at it. I do, Onyx, but I'm not going to leave this sitting. I will SETA if I'm here. Don't get me wrong, I will SETA. But I won't bring it up and run it all day. I don't do that. Even if I'm sitting here. I'll do it for a few hours. Now, you're right, Onyx, you're right. Okay, both these fighters are running. Recall your subordinates.
Awaiting orders.
And that was when he knew he screwed up.
Useless pile of junk hardware.
He's running. You will leave him alone after this fighter is destroyed. Come on, guys. It's one fighter. I kill these things with ease. Yeah, they do. The AI's been getting better since this game came out. Time is passing. Time is passing. It's because I ordered 24 destroyers first. Yeah, I just need to take the station and just have 2 tiers. 1 tier of all hull part factories and the stuff to make that behind them. And then the next tier below it, all engine part factories. And then maybe down the sides, antimatter converter factories. Yeah. I got ideas. I got plans. Remember, I do have the idea for a super station that I probably am going to try to build next game.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
As I said, I will be doing some crystal mining before the start if we do a restart. Speaking of which, let's have a look at what the numbers are, everybody. Hey, Mott, can you look up what the numbers are on this stream? Or on the poll? Oh, Ilu actually put the list up. Good job, man. It was pretty much everybody when it came down to it. I mean, that battle was horrific. That battle was horrific. I have not... That was just bad. Just bad. Yep. Well, the crystal clusters is what you want to mine, Onyx. The little crystal clusters... Did everybody see it? Mott just posted the numbers.
Last order could not be completed.
Mott just posted the numbers, everybody. That's where we are. So, tomorrow is very likely the start of a new season. I'm going to look at some mods between now and then, if Mott reminds me. Oh god, no, maybe I won't be able to look at mods between now and then. I just remembered I've got a major appointment tomorrow. Well, hopefully I'll have time in between. By the way, mods are starting to show up on the workshop on Steam. There are starting to be mods on there. Yeah, exactly, Onyx. I'm getting called into the principal's office. Yep, getting called into the principal's office.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting
I'm sure.
orders.
It's a lot of ships waiting to get done. It's a lot of ships. Well, Onyx, to be fair, I wouldn't like it if I don't agree with it. I don't just like to like. I don't just like to even really support. I like because I agree, or because I like it, basically. That's what I'll say. That is what I say. Hell, I've commented a couple of times, I think.
Awaiting orders.
And as you can see, I very seldom post on Facebook. I very seldom ever post on Facebook. Just because I don't know, I got a little sick of it, posting. I mean, I read other people's posts all the time. I read other people's posts, but I don't post much anymore. You will see responses on the X4. Most of the time positive unless somebody's being a dick, and then I am a dick in return. Because, well, you know, there's always time to be an asshole to an asshole. At least that's my opinion.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Sorry, I know this is boring, everybody. Anybody have any jokes? Non-political? I know everybody's got political jokes. Everybody's got jokes. I wonder if the Hellhound is here yet. The Hellhound should be there. Or did it dock, get its refill, and take off again? Probably. Okay, hold up a second. You did get your reload, right? Oh, no, he did. Okay. Huh. Cool. Let's bring the Hellhound back home. Okay, Alpha, that was funny. That was funny. I've heard a couple of variants on that one, but that one's funny. I've got dad jokes. I've got puns. I've got a lot of puns. I got puns for days. I got dad jokes for days, too. I could start bringing up memes. Just pop them onto the screen. Some of them are incredibly dirty. Some of them are so wrong that the screen may catch fire. Mott's seen some of them. She knows. Some of them are just tame. And then I've got the smart geek jokes.
Awaiting orders.
Well, it's like Einstein had a theory about space. It was about time, too. And remember, never fart in an Apple store. They don't have windows. I'm sorry, Graham. I'm sorry, man. So I was outside trying to catch fog yesterday. Missed. I am sorry you missed the station repeatedly. I'm not sure I'm terribly sorry, but I'm a little sorry. I'm a little sorry. Bring up my my meme folder here, or my joke folder, because most of the time I write these down. Yeah. Here's one for Commander. Hey, Commander. Haunted French pancakes, give me the crepes. That was for you. That was for you. Yeah, it's hard to explain puns to kleptomaniacs. They always take things literally. No? No? Mod, I think I'm driving away, everyone. Everybody's leaving the dad jokes. And I can't really fault them at all. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you liked it, Commander. It was an awful joke. Hey, do you know what state in the United States has the smallest sodas? Or the smallest soft drinks? Minnesota.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Hey, did you know if you fart in your wallet, at least you have gas money? You know, it's, I hear it's easy to convince ladies not to eat Tide Pods, but it's harder to deter gents. I'm just sharing jokes, Mott. I got jokes. You guys don't like my jokes? See, I got a laugh from somebody. I probably got 15 groans from everybody else, but I got a laugh from somebody. Yeah, my wife gets mad when I steal kitchen utensils, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Hey, some users grinning. I got at least somebody chuckling and laughing. I gotta do something. I'm basically stuck here in Seta waiting for these ships to get done. So, do we want to see how broke I am and how broke this station is now? Let's have a look. How low is he on money? Well, he spent 20 million. Of course he has. Let's see if my other stations, if I can rob Paul to pay Mary, or rob Peter to pay Paul. I never get that one right. Well, there's a little bit of money. Alpha, the amount of donations that would require for me to show somebody what twerking was, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for me to be convinced to show people what twerking is. There is a number, Graham. There is a number. There is a number. Graham, you haven't been here. I wore a pink cowboy hat for one stream. I wore a poop emoji hat for a stream. I wore my son's full covering shark head for a stream. It's up in the corner. If you see, it's the bits donation section. But that bits donation, that's not enough. Not to put me twerk. Not for there to be a chance a video of me twerking would make it on the internet. What, Mott? And Mott doesn't think I could do it anyway. Tears as in what type of tears, Onyx? Ear itches. Commander, honestly, that wouldn't bother me as much. At one point, I won Best Costume, dressed up as Dr. Frankenfurter when I was 18 at a Rocky Horror Picture Show in Chicago. Oh, Onyx. They're degrees of paying each month. Each tier costs more money. That's all it is. Each tier is a greater donation to the streamer you're watching. That's what it is. The Twitch Prime is a tier 1. I don't know what the costs are for the other. I think a tier 3 is like $25 a month. I've had a couple of tier 3s. Not anymore, but I've had a couple of tier 3s. I've had a couple of people who supported when they could. They punched out a tier 3. Okay, thank you, Mott. Mott can explain this much better than I. And Onyx, you only have to go to tier 2 to get the third tank. You only have to go to tier 2 now. Do not have to go all the way up to tier 3. No, no, no. Oh, the temptation. Yeah, it's the end times, isn't it? It's the end times. Get out here, Obliteration. Go blow that station up. Oh, yeah, that's another way, Onyx. If I get to 25 subscribers, I unlock the ability to have 3 emojis for the tier 1 sub. So, there's that. That's what I got. I know it's not much, but hey, it's something. Oh, Mott, go ahead. Explain it to all of them. Then maybe I'll hear it too.
Last order could not be completed.
Yeah, Onyx. Because I'm not to 25 subs, you can only use the 2 emojis. To get the third emoji, you have to either sub at tier 2, which is $10 a month, or I have to get up to 25 subs at the same time, which unlocks me to have 3 emotes for tier 1.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, exactly. If I get to 25 subs, I will do a stream
Awaiting
where I
orders.
will be in an inflatable T-Rex costume playing. I will do a full day's streams in an inflatable T-Rex costume playing the game. And we're close, thanks to some user. Pibio! Thank you so much for subbing! Thank you! Oh, thanks, Pimpy! Hey, can we get some hype and a whole bunch of tanks for Pimpio? No, Onyx, you don't want to see me in a Hulk paint job, trust me. Can we also get some tanks? We need some tanks for the new sub. Here, I will give some. There is tanks. Yes. Right now, I think I'm the only person that can actually do a dead tank. Yeah, that's also the other problem is it's a green screen. So if you paint me green, I'm not here, just a set of eyes. Although that would be really entertaining. We are up to, I thought that was 21 followers. Or subs. Did somebody, I guess maybe somebody's sub ran out today. Okay, well, we are 4 or 5 away. We are 4 or 5 away from, Honestly, I would have no problem. Onyx, I have shirts that are the same color as my green screen that I can wear. So I look like I have I'm just a floating head with a hat. I would not have a problem. The problem is I've got facial hair. That's true, Onyx, but his skin is green not because he was painted. At least not in the cart. Well, technically in the cartoon he was painted. You know what I mean? I could do Red Hulk, but again, that would be more than 25 subs. Anything that involves body paint is going to require a bit more. Sorry, but it is. You know? If you want body paint, it's going to be a bits or a donation goal, just to let you know. 26.5. Yeah, right. No. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
We're taking hits.
Oh yeah, you are.
Xenon defense platform.
This is the antimatter cannon. I am too close. Okay, so it's going to be difficult about it. Okay, attack all enemies. Watch this shit. Just watch. No, the rounds are traveling 7 kilometers. You see that ring? That's how far the damage extends. This is why I do not take this into fights. This is why this ship does not go into fights. Yes, that is a modded gun. That if you are Graham, if you are familiar with a ship mod, the mod called A Ship Mod, it's on the Steam Workshop and the Nexus. It's one of the top-rated adding a new ship to the game mods. This is what you get. And this is the weakened version. I'm not entirely sure why I'm not firing now. Oh, I understand that. Well, the ship mod's pretty good. Pretty good and broken. Did I mention there's another turret underneath my ship that fires the same thing? Commander, no, that is one thing I have seen repeatedly is nobody wants vanilla. They want a little bit of mods. No, that's one thing, Commander. People consistently want a little bit of mods. Oh yeah, I know. If I were up close and personal, it sounds a little bit like the Boba Fett's seismic mine launcher out of Star Wars. Commander, I played my entire first playthrough of this game vanilla. And all I heard is I needed to play modded. My entire first playthrough, 40, 50 hours, streamed. Because I've streamed every bit of this. My entire first playthrough was vanilla. No mods whatsoever. Problem is, it doesn't do a tremendous amount of damage. You know? It just doesn't do that much damage. So I'm going to go back over to the jammed here. I showed it to you. I came, I saw, he fired. Oh yeah, in the beginning, the mod, well, again, Alpha, you were there for part of it, I was pretty sure. When I first started streaming this, there were no mods. There were no mods that I was playing. But yeah, Alpha, after I realized how bad the mods were, how bad the game was messed up, yeah, having the mods really helped.
Awaiting orders.
Having the mods really, really helped.
Awaiting orders.
I keep hoping that the Star Wars guy will get his first version of that out. Oh yeah, Onyx, that's exactly, we were thinking the same thing, man. What the hell are you doing, you butthole? I guess he's just gonna wander off. Yep, Alpha, that is true. Well, even if the good news is, even if I get rich as sin in this game, I have stuff to do because I'm gonna build the superstation. I'm going to build the city in space. The ultimate city in space. I want to build something that I take pictures and put on the X4 Facebook page, and people stare at it and go, holy shit, dude, what is wrong with you? Why would you build something like that? That's what I want. But on that note, everybody, we are at break time for me. This will be the last break of the night. This will be my last 5-minute break. Oh yeah, Graham. Well, Graham, you were also welcome to, oh yeah, 4 billion, that works, man. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I saw the $881 million cube, or 881 million credit cube that a guy put on the X4 Facebook. I've actually got a picture of it. Give me a second. I'll bring it up and let you guys see it on the screen. Okay. What did I have that under, though? I don't think I had it under screenshots. Now that I think about it, I don't know where I put it. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea where I put it. Oh well. Oh, Graham, I'm not on poor, although my motherboard's kind of failing at this point, as we were talking about earlier. But anyway, everybody, I'm going to take my last break of the evening. I will see you all in 5. Be right back.